morning, good afternoon guys, or whenever you're watching this, you're back with another install video today, Mr. AJ and his Focus. So if you've seen the unboxing video on the ECU holder, it should be linked up here somewhere, and you can go and watch that if you haven't watched it. But if you have, then you just jump from it straight to this install video. Hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult, fingers crossed. I've already had a little tinker around a few weeks ago in the engine bay, sorting out the wiring in there, just moving things around, getting ready, because I knew I was going to get an ECU holder eventually, so I was just getting myself ready, and yeah, but hopefully it just goes straight in. So if you're new to the channel, by the way, you can subscribe somewhere down here or down there, wherever it is on the bottom of the screen. Don't forget you can click that bell notification button, just so you get notified when I upload my new videos like this one. And also don't forget the AJ Focus ST Legends, RS Legends merchandise, guys. T-shirts, hoodies, key tags, window stickers, tank tops, all that awesome stuff. And go on the Facebook page, go on the photo section, and all the information is there. Literally just send me a message on what you want to purchase. I'll make you an invoice and I will send it straight over to you, showing you all the prices and what you've ordered. It's easy as that. It takes about a week or two, depending on how long they get around to making the merch for me, well, for you. But yeah, I will show you every step of the process. Right, and also don't forget I am on Facebook. It's at AJ Focus, should be on the screen, along with my Instagram, AJ Focus. Nice and easy. So, before we get into this install video, in the UK at the moment it is really windy, real bad, strong winds lately. So I do apologise now if the wind does become a bit too much. I've got my other stand that I'm using today, my other camera stand, because I broke my phone case that has a stand on it. So yeah, I'm using my phone. Because my other camera setup yet is still not ready. I'm still waiting for a few other little bits I need to get for it. So yeah, I apologise now for wind noise, and if there is wind noise, I probably will just lay some music over the video. So but yeah, I will try my best to talk over the wind. But anyway, it shouldn't be too bad actually, because I'm around the back of my parents' place. So we've got like this wall here, wooden wall, and we've got a wall there as well. So shouldn't be too bad getting hit by the wind. I mean, it's just because when the wind does get over that, it sort of, you know, spirals in here. It's like a little tornado sort of thing happens in there and creates a lot of wind, but only lasts for a few minutes and it disappears. So anyway, let's spin the camera around, guys, and get on with this job. Back at it again, back under the engine bay. That is. So I'm using this camera stabilizer today for my phone, because as you know, like I said, I just broke my phone case the other day. Like I said, you can see the unboxing video on the ECU holder. Here it is here. It's going to go down there, that way around. So yeah, I need to remove the air filter, I need to remove the old ECU. Yeah, that's my custom made ECU casing I made the other day. If you follow me on Facebook, you probably would have seen I was making it. Didn't come out too bad, it's covering the ECU, you know, it's doing its job. So yeah, I've lost one bag. A bag has flown away. Oh, bugger. Alright, so again, I apologise for the noise. So first thing I need to do, guys, is well, tools you're going to need, if you have a Group A, is remove your Group A. So get yourself a flat screwdriver or a crosshead, however yours is on there. Right, okay, so let's begin. That's hot. Let's remove that. So hot in there. Bugger. Alright, okay, so after you removed your Group A filter and wherever your ECU is, now as you can see, I don't know if you can pick it up on camera, you can see my wiring now is above this hot side, well, this radiator pipe. So a few weeks ago I disconnected, if you're doing this, if you're removing your standard airbox, you will need to do this as well. So you need to remove your passenger side headlight, right, and then on the side here where the radiator pipe goes into the top of the radiator, undo the Jubilee clamp on there and pull the pipe off, preferably doing it when the engine's cold. You don't want to burn yourself. Luckily I did this the other day when my engine was cold. So yeah, pull the radiator pipe off and then move your wiring above the radiator pipe. You will lose a little bit of water, but if you're quick enough and get the pipe to stick, you know, point upwards quickly, you only lose a little bit of water, a little bit of coolant. And as soon as you get the wiring above, then put your pipe back on, clamp it back up, put your headlight back on, etc, etc. So if I remove my custom made, put that down there, that's a bit better, isn't it? So as you can see, I have a bit of a wire tuck I've been doing, busy. So now the wiring's above here. This wire originally was in front of the airbox, and now I've managed to push it behind the rest of the wire and cable tie it down under there. So let's move that out of the way. I managed to cable tie it there, so then it's following the airbox, the battery box, sorry. So all the wirings are tucked out of the way for when I do get my RS airbox. Yeah. After you've done all that, you need to grab your ECU, which is hot still. Get rid of the other cable tie that's on there. Grab your ECU, and you see the wiring on here. I spliced mine all out. Well, I didn't cut into the wiring, I just cut off the plastic, that shrouding that was on there, and all the black tape that forked on there, because this wire here and this wire here were actually connected. So I've pulled all the wires, well, I took all the unravelled it, pulled all the wires apart, so now they're separate from each other. So hopefully when the RS ECU holder goes in, the ECU can come all the way across like that, hopefully. So that is that then, guys. So now what I'm going to do is put the backing to the ECU holder in there. So you can see the rubber grommets, there's one there, there's one under there, there's one there. Just obviously it's easy enough, just line it up and push it in, and then we'll go from there really. I need two hands for this. Perfect. The ECU is long enough, the wiring is long enough. The ECU doesn't sit all the way in the middle of this. It's got to have, I'm guessing there's air going in there to keep it cool as well. I don't know. But yeah, it sits right here. It sits right on the edge like that. So obviously just on top there, that's where one of the screws go, and the other two go at the bottom. So that's why I'm not putting it all the way in yet. So I need to screw it in place. So just mock it up. Make sure you've cut enough of the black tape away. So I've done enough. Right. I might need to take that up a bit more there. I don't really want to expose any sort of wiring because you don't want it rubbing against anything and shortening out. So yeah, I'm going to make sure you cover all the wiring in there. Right then guys, the only issue I find is the standard ST bolts that go through the standard ECU holder on the standard airbox does not fit on here. They're too shallow and too short. So you're going to need to get yourself some extended screws like that, so they can go all the way through and then connect to the ECU. So I've literally just got myself my drill and just made the holes a little bit bigger so I can actually get these ones through. They look like OEM. I've just literally had these lying around in my toolbox, which is handy. So I'm going to use these three. One there, and one there. That's all you need. So I've just drilled, made the holes a little bit bigger, and I can now tap these all the way through to connect to the ECU. And then I just need to get a nut to go on the end of that, just to make sure it's holding in place. So yeah, you're going to need to get yourself just 3 very long screws to go through. Just make sure they're the right size. That's about that can get through your ECU. I will show you in a minute anyway. Alright then guys, so you join me back into the engine bay. So I've just been fiddling off camera with this ECU back part, also getting some bolts in it. So I got 2 really long ones, as you saw a minute ago, and I didn't have another one long enough, but I did find a stainless steel one just lying around, I guess, and it's long enough as well. As you can see, all of them come through. So now I'm just going to line up the ECU, and I've got some bolts to go on the end of the studs there to hold the ECU in place. So I'm just going to set the camera up again. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now is just try and get the ECU to come up quite high, he says. Well, the wire ends down there is quite close together, so let's see if I can move it out of the way a little bit. Now I'm going to remove this bracket down there. Remove that bracket from one of the wiring because it's quite close to the starter motor. Now hang on, I'll show you what I did with my starter motor. Now, one thing you don't want to do, your starter motor's there, is drop your ECU on there, as I did the other day, and your mighty sparks flew around and like nuts. I was like, that's just a really poor design that Ford didn't put a cover over that. So basically, I had some rubber of that splitter stuff, that rubber, and I literally just cable tied it over the ends of the terminals, cable tie it, and because it's rubber, it won't catch fire or anything like that. And now nothing can hit that to spark it. So, and it looks, because it's black, looks quite nice, covered over. But anyway, as you can see, this wire here is wrapped round behind the starter motor wire, which I don't think, no, you can't remove. I don't think. No, there probably is a way, but so this wire is going to be tucked quite high up against the starter motor, so you might be okay. Depends how much of the loom you've actually pulled out. So now I'm just going to set the ECU inside this casing. I just thought I'll point that out there, guys, about the starter motor, so just be careful you don't drop anything on that, because you don't want that sparking, because it's quite scary seeing loads of sparks fly around the engine bay. Okay, I've got the nuts. These ones look like they've got a washer on the end of it as well, so more of a nice smooth sort of fit to it. Do is get a spanner or a socket on the ends of those and just nip them up. Okay, so I've just nipped those up on there now. So the ECU, as you can see, it can't go any. Oh man, that looks so nice. Look at that, it can't go anywhere. So now this is ready to go in its new home. But before I do that, on the ends of it, I'm just going to put a bit of lubricant on there, just so it slides into the rubber. So it is quite stiff to get it in there. Okay, should be ready now. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, now I know some people out there who are watching this video is like, oh, I've already done it to my car, blah blah blah. But it is exciting. It's a new car part. It's OEM. It's not the aftermarket ones that what was it, Ram Air that make the metal ones? Because I wanted it to look almost like OEM in here, like it's all meant to be there. Which is why I'm going for the standard RS airbox, but with an uprated filter in it. So I'm just going to snap that into place. And I need to jig around a bit of wiring. Right, so I've just snapped all that into place. You wait for the click, wait for it all to click into place, which it has done. And yeah, I'll move the wiring up a little bit. I might cable tie it up there in the middle. Try and see if I can rejiggle it behind the crossover here and see if I can pull it back a bit more, because it is. Oh, it's actually right. I can't. Yeah, it's fine. It can jiggle around. Yeah. If you want to tidy it up, guys, you can tidy it up. But to me, that looks fine. That's perfectly fine on there. I mean, it's nowhere near anything that can disturb it. And like I say, as long as you cable tie, yeah, and black tape up all the wires so nothing can short out on it, and no water can get into it, that'll be fine. So it's literally just now a reverse. If your vacuum pipe, put that back in, because if you're removing your standard airbox, you obviously need to remove your vacuum pipe here. And yeah, your wiring, if you haven't put your radiator pipe back on, stick it back on now. Put your headlight back in, but put your air filter back on if you're doing that as well. But other than that though, guys, oh my God, I've waited so long for that to be done, and that looks amazing in there. That has completely tidied it up in there. Like I said, it looks OEM. Well, it is. It's actually a Ford RS ECU holder, and yeah, that is. I'll give that a thumbs up. Yeah. So I also want to give a huge thank you and shout out to the guys at Hendy Performance, and I can't remember who served me now, but yeah, massive thank you to them for doing me an absolutely awesome deal on this. If you guys want one, so yeah, just get on their website, follow them on Facebook, they're on Instagram, and yeah, grab yourself one if you're after one. And they also do bonnet struts, they do exhausts, they do everything, air filters, anything you want. So yeah, go and have a look on their website and see what they got going. But yeah, that is the RS ECU holder now installed, and I must say that looks very nice. I like that. That's very cool. Thanks guys for watching. I know this video is quite quick today, so now I'm just gonna have a little bit of a tidy up, cable tie, wrap up some black tape on there, put the air filter back on, and then I will call that a day then. But other than that, give it a thumbs up. Remember, if you're new to the channel, you can subscribe down here in each corner, wherever it is, Instagram and Facebook, AJ Focus. Don't forget the merchandise, guys. You're all legends. Catch you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your evening, day or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. See you guys later.